Good morning, traders. It's Paul Clevitt from iwanttobeaforextrader.com and dailyforextrader.me in the flooded United Kingdom. We are flooded. Anyway, going to talk about trading today. Last night, had a look at some trades with some of the other traders very quickly. The currency chart last night was showing sterling was actually very strong. Japanese yen was very weak, which it is now as well. And of course, the Aussie dollar is very weak indeed, and that's happened overnight. Last night it wasn't the case. So with SignalTrader, we use this currency meter before we even start looking at trades. So last night we had an order going, and you can see it here on the screen line here, on sterling yen, because the yen was weak as it is now. And it took the order, it probably came the other way because of news, but it looks like it's going to carry on bullish. So currently the Aussie dollar is very weak and the Canadian dollar is very strong. So let's look at Aussie CAD sell. So we're going to buy Canadian dollars and sell, see if there's a trade there, because that could be quite a good trade. Aussie CAD, there it is. Okay, there is not a possibility of a trade on this. Now that's because actually the trend shows bullish. However, and also SignalTrader is saying that there is a possibility of a trade. Maybe there's a bearish trade there. It's not in the right place for me to trade it, but I'll keep an eye on it. I've been alerted to the fact the Aussie dollar's weak, and that the and Canadian dollar is very strong, and sterling is also strong versus the yen. Let's just switch to that. This is the one we've got on from last night. It's going to be a slow one, I think. There isn't much news today, so it should be quite a plain sailing sort of day. Let's have a look at the trading system, see what we've got on here. Chinese, there was some Chinese data during the night. There's some more data this morning from Japan. We've got some in 10 minutes as well that might be interesting. Again, some more Swiss stuff, but as you can see, there's hardly any news today of any great relevance to us. So, and SignalTrader's orders, I don't trade those orders. What I do is I evaluate it first. So we start with the currency meter. What's the best thing to do? You want to trade the strongest currency against the weakest currency. The weakest currency is Aussie dollar. The strongest currency is Canadian dollar, but we're not in a place to trade at the moment. Okay, so we're waiting for the trade. In fact, there's the congestion. You can see that. I don't know why it just disappeared then. I'll probably restart my MT4 in a minute, as I always do every day. Just make sure you restart your MT4 every day. But at the moment, we are holding and looking for that trade. So SignalTrader's got this currency meter, and it compares every currency, all the currencies in this list, against each other, not just against the dollar, against each other, and it gives them a percentage strength. So at the moment, you can see sterling is strong against the Swissy, the dollar, the Aussie dollar, the yen, the New Zealand dollar, the euro. In fact, last night it was also strong against Canadian dollar, but Canadian dollar's obviously had something news or something's coming overnight to give it a bit of strength. The yen is now weak again. There was a period last night when it became strong. And you can see against the Aussie dollar even it's weak, because the Aussie dollar is the weakest currency. So that's pretty easy, isn't it? So then you just look for the trades on the Aussie dollar. It's still thinking about doing this. Yeah, we'll sort that out in a minute. Okay, so that's the trades for this morning. Really, I'm interested in an Aussie CAD, perhaps, but I have got a sterling yen on from last night. GBP JPY. You can see here's the news. It came down because of the news, but it didn't really hurt. It just held it. And SignalTrader, look how close my stop is. SignalTrader has dynamically held the stop. Okay, and now it's starting to come back up again, and I could imagine we'll easily get that target. I should think. I hope so. It'd be very nice to have this sort of move. That's about well, that's 141 pips from this point, so it's 186 from this point. So it's going to be a long trade, I should think, because there isn't any news. But that's it, really. Have a great day, everybody. I want to be a forextrader.com if you want to get hold of the SignalTrader trading system. That's what this is, running on a MetaTrader 4 with the web-based interface and the trading team. So it's I want to be a forextrader.com.